is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
I've been here, but I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want. Can somebody take me other thing? Going to do? Where is the life I? Where's my shot? Is this called living? I don't know. Where's the life I? Where's my shot? Is this called living? I don't know. I don't wanna grow. Just live myself. I don't wanna grow. The things I left behind me. We are legends, oh, every day. That's what she told him. Turn your magic on. To me, she'd say, everything you want is a dream away. Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart underneath my skin. I feel my heart beating. Make me feel like I'm alive again. Like I'm alive again.
Hello, and welcome to another quiz night live. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you so much for joining us. And tonight it is a back to school episode. So we are taking all of you guys right back to the days of learning and teaching and reminiscing. Some of us have got good memories of it and some of us not so good memories. But we're going to take you on a long road back down memory lane tonight. Now, you might be wondering, where is Yaz? I am too, because she's just disappeared. Literally, as the stream started, she's just gone. So we'll wait for Yaz, and I'll introduce her when she gets here, and hope that she gets here soon. But let's say hello to all of you guys. Let's say hello to who's here so far. So Yaz's mum and dad, team mum and dad are here in the living room. Hello to you guys. Hopefully your internet's working as well. We've got the Lewises are here. Hello to the Lewises, minus some of the team as uni starts back tomorrow. That's the school, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. Here she is. Ta-da! No, it doesn't look good. This is not a good start. Not a good start to go back to school. No idea. We were having problems with Yaz's internet earlier on. We'll try and get that fixed, and we'll try to see if we can get Yaz back later on. No, it's not looking good. Anyway, let's say hello to some more of you. See if we can get that fixed. Let's say hello to the Wades, former champions. Hello to the Wade family. Still on the sofa. Everyone's still on the sofa, aren't they? I've spent all day on the sofa today. Also, we've got the Morley Rawlins. Hello, it's nice to see you and not hear you in my ear hole. Not that that's a bad thing. I enjoy hearing you in my ear hole. We got John, a former champion as well. Hello to John. Nice to see you, John. I hope you're doing well up the road. Stanley Street are back. Hello, Stanley Street. Strong team. There's no fun with flags this week, I'm afraid. We got the Woodwards, Jill and Charlie, we missed you last week. Glad to have you back this week. Fantastic. We've got Amy and Tristan. Hello, Amy and Tristan. Nice to see you. And Anna and Ryan as well. Hello to all of you. Right. We've still got no Yaz. Hopefully Yaz can hear and see me. Let's have a look who we've got on Facebook as well. Let's have a look. So we've got Mum watching on Facebook. Hello, Mum. We've got Holly and Jay here for the first time as well. Hello, Holly and Jay. Lovely to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. My big brother, Alexander, looks like you're here with Nat. Hopefully Thea's in bed. Fingers crossed for you. But yes, it is just me for now. And we are going back to school tonight. I've got a big school memory trip for you planned tonight. I was going to come dressed as the headmaster, and Yaz was going to be a teacher, but Yaz didn't have anything to wear as a teacher because she's ended up being at home for longer than she thought she was going to be at home. So we've not got any fancy dress, but we'll be here as Dom and Yaz, the pupils, along with all of you. So of course, we've got lots and lots of rounds for you, as always. And we are going to be going through the subjects. We've got English, we've got maths, a bit of science for you, geography. No, we haven't got any geography tonight. History's in there. We're taking a trip to the playground and having a look at some children's toys. And there's some media-y, schooly, out-of-the-box round as well. We've got a sad apology from Noah. Sorry we can't join tonight. Noah will force staying up till it's finished. So with school back tomorrow, we have to miss it. No worries, Team Carter. You have a lovely night and get yourself ready for some school tomorrow. I don't blame you. And in fact, I don't think we're going to get any little ones ready for school tomorrow. This is revision for the adults. Yaz has popped on as well and said technical issues, restarting the laptop. So we'll wait for Yaz. And I tell you what, whilst Yaz is doing that, let's get started, shall we? Oh, just me and you. This is weird, isn't it? Just me and you in your living room. First of all, let's. What are you drinking tonight? I'm on the Schlur with a straw. I ordered some silicone straws. Silicone. The Schlur, lovely. Cheers, everybody. Let me know what you're drinking. Let me know where you are. But to kick things off tonight, of course, we've got to go with the rules. So, as always, if you have just joined us, Holly, this is mainly for you because you're joining us for the first time. The rules are simple. So, of course, write down your answer sheets at home. Don't write them on the comment section. Otherwise, you'll give everyone else your answers. No cheating. If we are suspicious, we'll ask to see your answer sheet, but we know we can trust you lot. Why would you cheat? It's just for fun. So yes, no cheating, but we will ask if we are suspicious if you're doing very well, especially tonight because it's school. And lastly, enjoy and have fun. And actually, on that note, it looks like you're not just going to be having fun with just me. It looks like we've got Yaz. We've got you. What happened?
It got to 0 and just went black.
Nope.
It went frozen on the opening credits, and that was it. And then the TV caught up. I went, "Mom, I'm not on. I'm frozen. I think I'm gonna come up on the screen."
So we had Team Mum and Dad, but we didn't have you.
Oh my goodness! I'm just gonna sort out a leaderboard.
That's fine. You do you. We'll start the first round and we'll come back to you and make sure you're ready after the round. How's that sound?
Okay.
See you in a bit. Bless her. Well, we've got Yaz, which is great. Right, so let's crack on with this quiz then, shall we? So round number 1, it's called Cover Girl. And this is your round related to English. So this is going to be all about books. So we've got the title. We're looking for the title of a novel or the book from the clues or slightly cropped cover that we give you. So you're going to see 12 of these. You're going to see 3 at a time, and all you have to do is give me the title of the book. Okay, so let's kick things off. How are you avid readers, you lot? What do you reckon? Let's find out, shall we? So round first 3 we're going to give you. That's your first one. We want the title of the book, please. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. So as you can see, we'll ease you into this one. So we want the title of the book that cover comes from. How are you with your reading? How are you with your novels, your books? I know I'm pants. English was my best subject at school, but it was more English language rather than literature. Let's see how you are doing. Of course, if you want to, if you've got any questions, always clarify in the comments. We'll always answer and keep an eye on the comments. How you doing, Yaz? Are you sorted?
Yeah, I'm just writing everyone's lovely names in.
Oh, good.
Hi,
Fab.
everyone.
Yeah. And if you have just joined us, make sure you do say hello. We are in the first round of questions. So if you have just joined us, make sure you say hello so Yaz can write your name on our leaderboard that we'll reveal at the end of the quiz. Make sure you say hello.
What's your beverage?
Oh, I'm on Schlur. You've missed that bit. I'm on Schlur with a straw. I did. I had to do it without you. I thought it was going to be alone. What are you
I
on?
thought I was a goner. I am on lemonade with a straw.
No, well,
I
see,
thought
I ordered these silicone straws. Look, so I'm saving the planet one straw at a time.
I love those. I thought also because it's a school theme that we shouldn't drink alcohol because
No, exactly.
no,
Because we definitely didn't drink
friendly.
alcohol underage anyway. So
Absolutely not did I drink bottles of Lambrini at 16th birthday parties around people's
no.
houses.
And did I try Smirnoff Ice at the age of 14? No, I did not.
Or WKD Iron Brew flavour.
No, I didn't try alcohol till I was at least 24.
Yeah. Or I didn't actually get into any clubs or bars when I was 16, 17.
We're going to
I look
reveal
so old.
more about our childhood to our parents than I think we probably want to tonight.
No, they know.
Right,
I
let's get
tell
the
them
next.
everything.
Yeah, let's get the next 3 books on your screen. So there's your first 3. Let's get the next 3. So here we go. This is book number 4. There's your clue for number 4. Book number 5. That was not necessarily a novel. Definitely a book, that one. And book number 6 on your screen now. Yaz, how were you with English at school?
I was good at English. That was my out of the English, maths, and science. I was best at English, and I loved English literature.
See,
Language was harder for me.
just before you joined us, I was saying the exact opposite. I was terrible at literature, and I could write an essay about a book if I had to, but I was more into the language side of it.
I was complete opposite. So I liked the language because there was so many terms and things. You had to proper analyze words and stuff, and I would be like, "What's that kind of word? A conjunction word?" And I was like, "Oh no!" But I liked reading stories and plays and things like that. But I got B's in English. I did well in English, so
Yeah, that's good. No,
we'll get to my worst subject soon.
Yeah, there's still time for that. Yeah, but I think we're both the same on our worst subject.
Absolutely.
Okay, just a little bit more time then on those 3 book covers. How are you getting on so far? Let's have a look what you're saying in the comments. It looks like the Wades have got Sean for a little bit longer. That's great. Another week in Wales. Lucky you. And actually, I've got a friend playing along with a quiz tonight who was in my English class at school. Oh. Louise from the team Morley Rawlings is playing along tonight. And we sat together. We sat together. Who's playing?
Holly.
Oh yeah, Holly's here. Holly's
here.
Yeah.
I've just seen.
We're excited that Holly's here. For the first time. So.
I'm like 5-10 minutes behind everyone else. I'm like, oh, this is happening.
Right, time for your next 3. Whilst we say hello to Holly. Right, this is number 7. Number 8. And that one we want the specific cover that's from the specific book. And that one is number 9. But yeah, I was in English language with the lovely Louise. We sat together. I don't know. We were never naughty, but we did used to talk a lot.
I bet.
We did used to get told off for talking all the time.
Chatty.
Yeah, and that was when we were like 16, 17.
Right, I think put everyone in.
And you got full teams in.
Yeah.
Now, I know we were chatting about this the other day, weren't we? We were chatting about what we were like at school. What were you like as a pupil, as a student? What your dad has asked, confession time, Yaz. But what were you really like?
Me, I was an angel. And I actually mean that. Like I just got on with it.
Yeah.
I wasn't fully like myself. Like I wasn't like what's the word? I didn't come out of my shell properly till college when I was doing what I love.
Yes.
So I was still kind of like, and I was a bit of a sheep, and I had my group of girls, my friends, but I followed them. I wasn't really like now you would think that's really weird, but I was really like, just keep back, get on with it. But no, I wasn't naughty. I did well at school. I think I was okay, but I much prefer college than school.
Yeah.
College was my prime time.
It's where you get to find yourself as like sort of as a sort of practice adult, don't you?
Yeah, but no, I got good grades and
Good.
not like crazy A stars and everything, but I got like mostly B's and everything. So I was just fab, and I loved it. I was all right, but I just
School was
wished
good for you then.
yeah, school was good for me. There was some like bullies, and I did get like picked on, but it's because I didn't have a backbone back then. I kind of have one now, but I was so soft. Like I was so soft, and I just let everyone like pick on me. Like looking back, I'm like, oh my god, why did I not stand up for myself? But back then, you just don't.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Like it really teaches you so much when you look back, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, I say I loved it. I was fine. There was no major issues.
Yeah.
But if I could do it again, I wish I did the things that I loved and enjoyed sooner instead of following the crowd.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do school plays and stuff till I was in like year 10 and 11. Like I did a couple of like dancey bits, but I didn't because I went to dance school, but I didn't audition and do things because my friends didn't do it. So I didn't do it either because I thought it wasn't cool. But really, me now, I'm like, oh my god, why did I not do that? Why not push myself? But now I am. Yeah. What about you, Dom? Have you said yet?
Oh, well, let's get the next questions up for everyone else before we completely bore them.
I know.
With my story, not yours. Let's have a look at the next three. So there's number 10, number 11, and number 12. But no, I school was really tricky for me because I think I grew up wanting to be friends with all the girls through primary school and then secondary school, and then sort of that was fine. And then when you sort of hit probably year 8, year 9, then all the other boys have a problem with that, and they don't like the fact they never liked the fact that I was friends with all the girls, and that was sadly for me that was such a big standout part of my school life, that the popular boys and the bullies, I suppose you could call them, they were not very nice to me, and I had a really tough time at school. But then I think I probably hit my stride when I started to, like you said, to sort of be confident with myself a little bit more. And I had a best friend called Connor who and I was really good friends with Bridget as well, and they sort of really did a good job at bringing me out of my shell, and we took on little projects together. Like we put on concerts and we did charity gigs, and did musicals as well, like you said. And that was sort of the finding of me. I don't ever really remember much about academic school, and I don't really think that the learning side of it was my experience of school. It was everything around it, I think, for me.
Yeah.
But like you, I didn't hate school. I didn't hate going to school, but I faced a lot of challenges at school, let's say.
Yeah.
But I think that's just the story of the drama kid, isn't it?
Oh god, yeah. 100%.
I think if you lined us all up, we'd all probably have the same story to tell.
Yes.
Right, so there you go. Those are your literature questions. I think it's time to have a look at some answers. How do you think you got on with those? So I'll do 3 and Yaz will do 3. How about that? Let's treat you.
Sure.
So 1, let's have a look what 1 was. Of course, The Hunger Games. So we just want the title. We're not too bothered about the author, but if you got the author, give yourself a little pat on the back. Well done. But we are just looking for the title of the book. So Hunger Games is number 1. Number 2, I've never heard of this. Yaz put this one in. This is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. Is that right?
Yeah, Percy Jackson is a series of books. I feel like they've done films of Percy Jackson.
Yeah, when I was finding the artwork. Yeah, when I was finding the artwork, there was a lot of sort of different posters and stuff. So yeah, it must have been a film as well. Number 3 was, of course, The Great Gatsby, a really famous cover, that one. So well done if you got those 3. Yaz, over to you.
So the next one, if you've read this, I think a lot of people have probably read this. It's the 50 Shades of Grey. Have you read it, Dom?
Do you know what? I haven't, and I don't think I ever will.
You're not. No, I haven't read it either. But
No.
I've seen films, and it's just awful.
Yeah, I have caught bits of the film, and it's interesting.
But do you remember in like 2012, and it was a massive thing?
Yeah, and do you know what I remember most about this is when the film was released, and the people that worked in the cinema were finding things in the cinema, like cucumbers and things that probably shouldn't have, been taken into the cinema.
Yeah, and Summers did a
I think cucumbers are used as cinema snacks. Do you?
And Summers cashed in on that.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, number 5 was Where the Wild Things Are. It's quite a famous cover, this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty. And number 6 is Dom's favourite. It's the original A Game of Thrones book.
I love that you know me so well to say that's my favourite.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Right, the next 3. Let's have a look at these. So number 7, again, a really famous novel. Hopefully you got it. It was, of course, The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Number 8, did you get the exact Harry Potter film? What do you think it was? Shout it at the telly now. What do you think? It was, of course.
Hallows.
There you go. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I'll give you half a point for Harry Potter. No, I'm not. No points for Harry Potter.
No.
Because there's a picture of him. So, yeah, no, you're right. I agree. No points if you didn't get Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. We were looking for the specific book. Thanks, Yaz. And number 9, I studied this one at school, and it was either out of this one and another one. I won't mention it because I have added it in. This is Lord of the Flies from William Golding. This is the one that I studied. Did you, Yaz?
Yeah. So just to flex, the top sets of English would do Lord of the Flies, and the bottom sets would do the other one that I won't mention.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did Lord of the Flies. Good. Although I didn't have that cover. Right, next lot. Yaz, over to you.
Oh yes, number 10. This is a franchise that's not for me. It's Twilight. It's not my kind of thing, but I know it's very, very popular. Yeah. These next ones are ones that Dom's added in, so we will see what number 11 is.
Just to make it 3 on each screen.
I think I know what
did you say, number 11? Could you want to have a guess? Challenge Yaz?
Number 11 is Bridget Jones.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Oh.
Nice.
And number 12, I believe, is Of Mice and Men.
It is indeed.
That's the book that it probably isn't that anymore, but the lower sets did Mice and Men. So it was an easier book.
I've never read it, but I know lots of people talked about it and lots of people studied it. And it's really interesting that you've said that, because I never made that connection that it was a higher set that did the Lord of the Flies. And all of my friends, I hope none of my friends from school are watching this, because all of my friends were doing Of Mice and Men, and I was amongst one of probably me and 2 other friends in our social group that were in Lord of the Flies, and now it makes sense.
Yeah, Lord of the Flies is complex, crazy. It's quite dark.
Yeah, really dark. And I think that's probably what put me off literature.
Yeah.
Right, let's see how you've done out of 12 to start the scores off. And of course, Yaz is going to be keeping the scores tonight. So we'll bear with Yaz. We've not got any behind the scenes work going on from Steve. So let's have a look how you've all done. So the Lewises in first there on 6 out of 12. We got the Morley Rawlings on 7 out of 12. 9 out of 12 for Stanley Street. Shocking for my Auntie Jill. Auntie Jill, I thought you were into your books and your literature. 1 out of 12. It's tricky, maybe a tricky round. Cameron, 9 out of 12. Well done, Cameron. 9 out of 12 as well for Amy and Tristan. Well done to you. John, John confessing there that I done Mice of Men. That explains my 5 out of 12. Hey, John, 5 out of 12 isn't
Sorry.
bad. But I love your confession. I like that a lot. Team Mum and Dad in the living room, 9 out of 12. 9 out of 12 for the Wades. Oh, we got Becky and Phil here as well. Hello, Becky and Phil. They've got 8 out of 12 there as well. Let's have a look on Facebook, see how you're all doing on there. We've got my mum. My mum's put 2 out of 10. Terrible score. I thought my mum was a reader as well. We've got Anna and Ryan are back as well with 9 out of 12. Nice work, fab. And my Auntie Jill coming back. I am, but I read on my Kindle. I don't notice the covers. The future is now. That's so true, isn't it? Love that. Right, Yaz, I'll let you take some scores and we'll move on to the next round. How's that?
Peace.
Cool. See you in a mo. Right, so let's go on with our next round, shall we? And we are moving departments. We're moving from the English department and we're going to another important main curricular activity, or main, what am I trying to say? What did they call them? What did they call the main subjects, Yaz? What am I trying to say? Like your main form.
Core subjects.
Core, yeah, core, that's right. Yeah,
Core.
You're right. There we go. Oh, we've got Beth Dean as well. Beth Dean. Hello, Beth. Thanks for joining us. 11 out of 12. Nice. Really
Wow.
good score. Well done. Okay. Core, thanks. Oh, that's all right. Bit of a technical difficulty with commenting. We've sorted it. You're on. Nice to have you here with us. Right, so let's go on to our next round. We'll let Yaz catch up with those. So we are going to go over to our maths round, our core subject. God, I went round the bush, didn't I? It's been a long day, clearly. But we are making maths amazing. You either love it or you hate it. I know that I hate it. I know that Yaz hates it. But can you work out the answer to these maths questions? And we are taking you back to comprehension maths, where we give you a name, we give you a story, and you have to work out the arithmetic that goes with it. And of course, no calculators allowed. See that? No calculators. Put your phones down, leave it there, because we are looking for your mental math skills. So here we go. I've not put any music on any of this, so you can concentrate and use your skills, and I won't talk over this too much either. Okay, good luck. Here we go. Let's make maths amazing. So question number 1. Pam buys herself a new dress in the M&S sale. The original price is £60 and it has 30% off. How much does Pam pay at the till? So once again, Pam buys herself a new dress in the M&S sale. The original price is £60 and it has 30% off. How much does Pam pay at the till? Oh, I've had a message from the lovely Tristan. Beth, oh, now that makes sense. I was wondering who Beth is. I thought Beth had just found us on YouTube and come to join us. Beth Dean is my brother and his girlfriend playing in Petersfield. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining us, Beth. That's so nice of you to come and join us. Thanks for recruiting some players for us, Tristan. That's fab. Amazing. So thank you so much for joining us. So Pam buys herself a new dress in the M&S sale. The original price is £60. Oh, I did put a timer on it. Oh, there we go. You have 30 seconds from now. The rest of them, I'll remember that you've got 30 seconds for. There you go. Remember, hoping you're not cheating with no calculators either. And there you go, time up. Okay, question number 2. How many months are there in 12 years? How many months are there in 12 years? Was that enough time? Was it enough time? Hopefully. Next one. Question number 3. Cameron is in the kitchen again, cooking a slap-up meal. Although I cooked tonight. He uses 400 grams of potatoes to feed 4 people. How many kilograms of potatoes would he need to feed 12 people? Your time starts now. Cameron's in the kitchen again, cooking a slap-up meal. He uses 400 grams of potatoes to feed 4 people. How many kilograms of potatoes would he need to feed 12 people? How's the scoring going, Yaz? Is the leaderboard working?
Yeah, just need 2 scores from the first round. Just popped a little thingy on Facebook.
Fab.
But yeah, it's all working. Easy peasy.
There you go. That's your next question. Question number 4. There's only 5 of these. So number 4 is, what is the name for an angle which is greater than 180 degrees but smaller than 360?
Yeah, my mind couldn't cope doing more than 5.
No. How are you with maths? Is maths not your thing either?
This right here, maths is my worst subject. This is my worst. Not my thing.
No.
I really tried though in school. Like I got a C in maths, which was fine. Like I got a C, so that's fine. But
I don't know how I got a C. Actually, no, I do know how I got a C. It was because of my friend Bethan Wolf, and she let me copy everything that she did, and I just remembered what Bethan did in her book.
Oh well, I'm very lucky that my dad is very clever, and his best subject is maths and science.
Yeah.
So where I lacked, he helped me. So with all my revision and stuff, I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing, and he just helped me so much. So
he was
got me through it.
That's good. Right, speaking of your dad, question number 5. If Donna buys herself a cheeky bottle of Pinot Grigio for £6.59 and 2 bottles of beer for Donald at £1.29 each, how much change does she get from a £10 note? Let's start that timer.
Cheeky.
So once again, if Donna buys herself a cheeky bottle of Pinot Grigio for £6.59 and 2 bottles of beer for Donald at £1.29 each, how much change does she get from a £10 note?
It's my mum's wine of choice, that one.
I don't blame her. Bottle of Pinot. Has Donna got a bottle of Pinot on the go now?
Well, she's got a glass. I don't know if she's drinking the whole bottle.
Put a straw in it, Donna. Right, there you go. That is time up on your maths round. Thank goodness. No, I think I'd have been all right. The only thing that I'm really, really not very good at as an adult, and I really wish that I was better at it, is percentages. Because I think that's the most important maths as an adult that you need, like working out percentage of mortgages. I've found out working out percentage of bills that you need to pay, working out like percentage of discount that is on. That's the one thing I wish I was better at.
Yeah, I can work out 10, 20, 15%. I can 50. I can do some of it. I can do it, but it takes me. If I'm trying to like, if there's a sale on and I'm like working it out, I'm trying to looking at a tag. I can do it a little bit.
The sale price on the clothes. My God.
Yeah, you have to work it out.
Yeah, Lauren saying the only reason I know percentages is doing assignments. Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's have a look. So number 1, Pam buys herself a new dress in the M&S sale. It was probably Peruna. That was the M&S brand my mum used to buy. The original price is £60 and it has 30% off. How much does Pam pay at the till? The answer is let's have a look. It is Pam pays £42.
Yes. That's really funny that she actually does shop at M&S. I was like, what's a shop that Pam would like buy clothes from? I was like, oh, I bet she's an M&S girl.
Yeah, if we ever went up to Foss Park, then we would have to pop into M&S to have a look at the new Peruna range.
Love that.
Right, next one. Do you want to do this one?
Yep. How many months are there in 12 years? You've got to do some times tables with this one. So basically, there's 12 months in a year, and you're timesing it by 12 years. It's 12 by 12, which is 144.
Way well
I'm
done.
so clever. Oh my God. It's like I did the question.
You said that before you even saw the answer. But nice.
There we go.
Well done. Next one. Cameron's in the kitchen again, cooking a slap-up meal. He uses 400 grams of potatoes to feed 4 people. How many kilograms of potatoes would he need to feed 12 people? So you're changing units here from grams to kilograms. I think you had 1,000, don't you? And then you put a decimal point in there somewhere. So the answer we were looking for is 1.2 kilograms.
Yeah, how I worked it out. Oh, go on.
Go on.
So this is how I worked it out. So if you're doing 400 grams is for 4 people. For 8 people, you double it. So 800. And then I was like, oh, does this add like 400 more? And it's 1,200. But then you're converting it grams to kilograms. So it's 1,200. So it's 1.2. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's good. And I really remember at school them really pushing you to put the answer in the correct unit. So you couldn't just put 1.2. They have to know that you mean 1.2 kilograms.
Yeah. Remember that thing where you do maths and it was like, as long as if you show you're working out, you can get a point for you working out. Don't If the answer's wrong, you can still get a point for you working out. So I'll be like, right, I'll do this method on the side, but I don't know it, but I'm just gonna guess it. And because I just did a load of scribbles, I think you get extra points for it. That's how
if it looks like you tried. Right, so question number 4. What is the name for an angle that is greater than 180, which is the line, but smaller than 360, which is the full circle? So what is it? What are you saying? It is a reflex angle.
Ooh, it's a posh one, that one, isn't it?
It's a posh one. Funny enough, I quite enjoyed angles at school. I liked angles and shapes and things. I could do that.
I did like Pythagoras.
Oh, no.
Wasn't like that. Fine.
Do you know what I remember?
Theorem,
my maths teacher, Mr. Perry, he was so old.
How old was he?
Oh God, he was so old. He walked with the dinosaurs. But I remember him saying to me, he was like, I'm in my 70s or however old he was. I'm this old and I've never used Pythagoras theorem. And we were all like, so why are you teaching us? And he was like, I don't know. It's on
the curriculum.
Yeah. Right. Next one. This is Donna. I'll let you do this one, Yaz.
All right. So Donna, she pops to the corner shop and buys herself a cheeky bottle of Pinot Grigio for £6.59 and 2 bottles of beer for my dad at £1.29 each. Doesn't buy me anything. I mean, first of all, rude. But how much change does my mum get from a £10 note? So, I mean, you're just adding it, aren't you? So you're £6.59 and then you're £1.29 times 2 of that, and then you add that to the other, and then you just detract it from the tenner. So it's there's less than £1 left. 83p. 83 English pence. There we go.
Nice. There you go. Next one. Oh, that's all of them. That's 5. Thank God maths is out the way. Well done.
Oh.
Well done, everybody. You can switch your brain back off now.
Hate it.
Oh, honestly, me too. Let's find out how you've done back at school. Of course, this is in honour, this quiz tonight, of all the kids that are going back to school tomorrow after having another 2 months or whatever it's been off. Poor sods. Can you imagine Can you imagine going back to school now as an adult? How do you think you would do at school now as a 20 minutes, whatever old adult?
Of adults in our 20s.
Yeah,
we said, didn't we? Doesn't matter where. It's in our 20s. If I went back to school now, I wouldn't want to do. I said this to Mum the other day. Actually, I said I'm so glad I got C in maths because I know a lot of like jobs and stuff. Sometimes they ask for C and above in your maths, English, and science. Especially if you're going to teaching and things like that. And I was like, oh my god, if I had to sit and do my GCSE maths again,
could do it.
I couldn't. And I bet it's got harder now as well.
Yeah, so much. Right, let's have a look at the scores. 3 out of 5, 5 out of 5 for John. John, I know numbers is your thing, so that doesn't surprise me at all. 5 out of 5 for Lauren. 4 out of 5 for the Morley Rawlins, and Louisa's messaged me as well and said, I can't believe it was reflex. She put, oh damn, I said obtuse. Fuming. 5 out of 5 for the Wades. 4 out of 5 for Jill and Charlie. Well done. 5 out of 5 for Cameron. Cameron's good with numbers. 4 out of 5. Some good scores here. You're all quite good at maths, or maybe we made the questions too easy. Ryan and Anna, 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for Phil. 4 out of 5 for Beth. Fantastic. And there you go. 4 out of 5. Blast those reflex angles. Absolutely. Love that. Let's have a look. Anything?
Yeah, I did. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Because obviously I put these maths ones together, and I was like, well, I need to understand them myself. So I was like, finding these questions or getting inspiration for questions. And I was like, I think I understand it, so I'm going to add it in because I didn't want to do really hard maths that it was out of my range because that'd sound silly because I'm typing it up if I didn't quite understand it myself. So I did. So I was like,
I'd honestly just copied and pasted the answer and gone, I don't know. That's what Google said.
But as I was reading it, I was trying to work it out myself and seeing the answer and going, oh yeah, that makes sense. I understand the workings out for that. That's why I'm explaining it as we go along. So I'm like, I understand it. I promise. I'm not just copying and pasting.
Love it. Right, I'll let you take some scores. It looks like we're missing some scores from a few teams, a couple of teams on Facebook. It's Mum's not answered.
She has.
Oh, she has in the end.
She's more of a Primark girl apparently now.
Oh, maybe mine's just not loading.
I just need Holly and Anna.
Oh, Holly. I think Anna's on Ryan.
Oh,
Anna and Ryan are the same person.
So I'm so sorry. I've done these 2 separate teams.
Right, I'll let you get some scores and we'll move on. Is that all right?
That is sound.
Sweet. See you in a mo. Right, so let's go on to our next subject here at school. We're working our way around the corridors at school or across the buildings, however your school was set out. Let's go over to the playground. Aha, I forgot to put this round here. So this one is toys and games of our childhood. Now, of course, there's a large generational gap between lots of our players. So what we've done, I've done questions on all of our favourite things we used to play in the playground. Not talking like TIG, not talking hide and seek, because I know everyone called it different things, TIG or tag. That's one. Is it TIG or tag, Yaz? What do you say?
TIG.
TIG, yeah, ditto. TIG, I'm a TIG boy. Let's go on. So this is more about the actual toys that we were playing with, maybe more when we got home, but I tried to relate it to the school. So this one as well. This one is a challenge Yaz round. So Yaz, whilst you're doing the scores, if you listen up, let's see how you do on this one. How does that sound?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, let's go on then. Question number 1. Which iconic 90s toy was banned in the US in 1999 for concerns that they may be used to, this is a quote, that they may be used to record and repeat classified information? That's question number 1 in the toys round. I'll read that again because I had a bit of a brain fart there. So which iconic 90s toy was banned in the US in 1999 for concerns that they may be used to record and repeat classified information? Oh, here we go. The tag and TIG debate starts now. Danielle Lewis is a tagger. Phil is a tigger.
I think it's a north-south divide.
Yeah, and Becky says tag, in which case Becky's from Plymouth, Phil's from Bury. Bury.
Bury.
I can never say it right. I thought I did then. I really had to think about
Danielle's south, isn't she?
Yeah, Danielle's south. John was playing rugby, but John's put it. So that's question number 1 on the toys round. Question number 3. Sorry, question number 2. Sorry. Let's get rid of those so we can see the question. Trolls made a return to our screens in 2015. We all know and love that film. But they began with the Troll doll in the 1970s. But what were they originally going to be called? Is it A, the Good Luck Dolls, B, the Good Luck Trolls, C, Lucky Troll Dolls, or D, Looking Good Dolls? What are you going for? Did you have trolls as a kid, Yaz?
I don't think I did. I had My Little Ponies. I don't think I had a troll. And Mum might know more. I had lots of toys. I don't think I had trolls.
No, I feel like it was something that I had in the bottom of the toy box that we were like, oh, why have we still got this?
I think I remember getting one out of a cereal box, though. You know, they used to have toys in cereal boxes.
Or McDonald's something.
And I think I
so
had
look,
one as
Anna,
a pencil topper.
Anna is in Norfolk, and Anna says tag. But also, Ryan is in Norfolk as well. Spent a bit of time in Leicester, I think, as a youth, and has said it.
It. So you tag someone and say it.
It. You're it. Yeah,
You're it. You're it.
You're it.
But you play Tig. The name's called Tig, and you Tig someone. But if you're it, you're on. You're it.
Yeah, you're it.
Yeah.
But you'd have to say Tig.
But you Tig them.
Yeah. Right, question number 3. We could go on about that for a while. Question number 3. The Etch-a-Sketch was a favoured toy in many a household, but in what decade was it first created? And I'm giving a bonus point for this round as well, if you can give me the exact year. And as you can see, some of the things you could create, I've put on the screen.
Ooh.
And I was more an Etch-a-Sketcher that was more to the talent of the one on the right. Although saying that, that's probably quite good if I'd achieved that. They were so difficult, Etch-a-Sketches. So if you can give me the decade it was first created, and I'll give a bonus point for the exact year it was founded as well. Okay. Next one, question number 4 in the playground round. Lego is world renowned and a much loved brand around the whole world. Sorry about the typos tonight. But what country did it originally find its origin? Is it A, the USA, B, the UK, C, Sweden, or D, Denmark? So Lego is a world-renowned and much-loved brand around the whole world, but what country did it find its origin?
Oh, I know this.
Oh, do you?
I actually do, yeah.
Oh, good. I
get it wrong
when
now.
I was doing this one. Yeah.
Yeah. I do this.
I love Lego. Absolutely love Lego.
Love Lego.
I know.
Lego.
I remember going to Legoland for one of my birthdays. I think it was like my 10th birthday or something. Loved it.
I've never been to Legoland.
Oh, it was great. I mean, I've not been since I was a kid, but I just remember spending loads of time on the driving school.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing, isn't it? Getting your driver's license.
Yeah, absolutely. And this one I've put in with Ryan Woodward, my cousin, in mind, because this is the first person I ever knew that had an Xbox, and he used to let us play on it when we used to go and visit. But this one, which came first, PlayStation 1 or the Xbox?
Oh,
and I'll give you a bonus point if you can give me the year of both of them.
Are you looking at me? My mum was looking at me like, I'm not going to tell you.
So which came first, PlayStation 1 or the Xbox? And bonus for the years of both. But I'll only give you the bonus if you get both. Maybe half a point for one. But yeah, I really remember Ryan used to let us play on his Xbox when he used to go out to work, and we were staying at Auntie Jill's. And I can't remember the name of the game that we used to play on, but it was like you used to drive around Chicago or San Francisco up and down the hills. And I used to be on it for hours. Used to love it.
I love that.
And that one's question number 5. I'll give you a bit more time on that one, I think, because that's tricky.
I remember getting a.
I have got the exact dates. No, go on.
I remember having it. I remember the Christmas getting a PlayStation 1.
Do you? Yeah, we had
it as a Christmas present, and it was honestly, it was like all my Christmases came at once. I had that, and my first game was Crash Team Racing, so Crash Bandicoot Racing. So good.
Oh wow!
And I was rubbish at it.
we were very, very lucky actually. We had a Sega Mega Drive. We had quite early on with Sonic. I don't remember playing much else other than Sonic on that. I think Alexander would probably remember more. And then we did get a PlayStation 1, and we had something amazing called a learning pad, and no one's ever heard of a learning pad. So if you've heard of a learning pad, let me know. But it used to be like this keyboard thing with a touchpad. It was like the iPad of its day, and you could connect it, plug it into your telly with the SCART cable, and you could write things on the pad, and it would come up on the telly. It was amazing.
That's advanced. Yeah,
it was really advanced, and that's probably going back late 90s, early noughties, probably. Right, let's have a look at some answers for that round, shall we? So this is, of course, Challenge Yaz round as well, where we see if you guys can beat Yaz's score. You normally do quite well. But let's have a look. Which iconic 90s toy was banned in the US in 1999 for concerns that they may be used to record and repeat classified information? What are you going for, Yaz?
I put Furbies.
You'd be spot on. And I've put those pictures up there. So the Furby on the left is the Furby similar to what I had as a kid. And the Furby on the right is the Furby that you can buy today.
Ooh, still scary.
Still scary, and you can connect it to your phone as well. So if the US were worried back in the 90s, I should probably be more worried now. Question number 2. Trolls made a return to our screens in 2015, but they began with a troll doll in the 70s. What were they originally going to be called?
I put B, Good Luck Trolls.
Oh, it was indeed Good Luck Trolls. Well done. I was hoping it would be Looking Good Dolls, but it wasn't.
No.
Next one. The Etch-a-Sketch was a favoured toy in many a household, but in what decade was it first created? What did you have?
I think it's older than I think. I've put the 60s.
Oh, okay. You're so close.
Am I? No.
It was the 50s. So in the 50s, what would you guess?
1959.
Spot on. So you were so close. It was a toy that was in the 60s, but it was originally founded in the 50s officially, but 1959, the year my mum was born.
Oh,
sorry, I just outed my mum's age.
Give it away.
Sorry, Mum. Lego is world renowned and a much loved brand around the whole world. But what country did it find its origin? You said you knew this one.
I know this one. It's Denmark.
It is Denmark. How did you know that? Well done.
I watched not a documentary. You know those programs. There's 100 greatest toys. Those kind of countdown shows. Yes. And there was one on toys, and they're always on. And Lego's normally the top one. And I learned from that it was a Danish brand. Yeah,
and it started out in carpentry sort of business, and it was wooden to begin with, which I never knew. And then it just sort of went from there and grew from there. It was building blocks. Yeah. There you go. Lego. Number 5, which came first, PlayStation 1 or the Xbox? What you saying?
PlayStation 1 came first.
Okay, so let's have a look. So that came in 1995. So let's have a look if you were right. You were in 2001. So quite some
Wow.
time later, 6 years between them. So you get a point if you said the PlayStation came first, and you get a point if you got 1995 and 2001.
I was
Or if
close
you
with the
just,
years.
what's that?
I was really close with the years. I got 1998 for the
Ooh.
PS1, and I got 2000 for the Xbox.
Oh, so close. So you thought they were closer than that. Yeah, that's interesting. So you only get the point because we can't give half points, remember. You only get the point if you got 1995 and 2001. Well done if you got it. Louise is messaging me as well saying, can I have half a point for getting PlayStation year? Sorry, Lee, we can't give half points on this new system. Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
Right. Next one. Let's find out your scores. Of course, you've got to find out your scores. Becky as well is chatting about... Becky said Mario Kart was the best. Absolutely, Mario Kart was great fun.
100%.
I think I played that more on the Wii when it came out eventually.
Oh, the little steering wheels.
Right, let's have a look at some of your scores in the playground. So 3 out of 5 for the Lewises. Well done. 4 out of 5 for the Wades. Cameron, 2 out of 5. Oh my goodness. Do you know what's really weird with Cameron? Cameron doesn't have any memories of being a child. It's really bizarre when we chat. So he probably just doesn't remember any toys.
He wasn't a child. He just
No,
appeared.
it's really weird. He remembers Lego and no, I won't tell everyone what he used to do. The Mornings got 3. Jonathan Clark on 5. Well done, John. Really good score again. 4 there out of 7. Yeah, with the bonus points as well. That's right. For Stanley Street. 4 for Mum and Andy. Well done. 3 for Auntie Jill and Uncle Charlie. I feel like Mum and Auntie Jill are going to be pretty close this week. 2 out of 5. Don't worry, Beth. That's not a bad score at all. That's not bad at all. They're difficult questions. We've ramped it up a bit this week. Team Mum and Dad on 3 in the living room. 5 out of 5 for Phil and Becky. Well done. Anna and Ryan, 3 out of 5. Ryan, can you remember the game we used to play on your Xbox with the cars and the Chicago? I feel like I need to know what that was. Then Amy and Tristan as well, 4 out of 5. Are your comments loading on Facebook yet? Mine seem to be having a few issues.
No comments as of yet.
I've got Mum's comment was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait and see what happens there. Okay, cool. Right. So let's go on. I'll let you do some scores, Yaz, and I'll come back to you in a moment.
Okay. Oh, Pam's commented on the stream. She's on
YouTube, isn't she? Of course.
Yeah.
We lost Polly. Okay, next one then. Let's go on to back to the school. Let's go back to the school corridors. And this one is where we're going to take a short 5-minute break, but we're going to leave you with a little challenge over the break. This is We've Got Chemistry. Oh my God. Hang on. He's just checking the shelf. If Ryan still has this game that I used to play on Xbox One, does Ryan still have his Xbox One? Oh my gosh. That'd be amazing if he does. I'll check back after the break. But let's have a look. This is your chemistry round. We've got chemistry. We're going to the science lab now. And all you need to do, you've got 5 minutes to get as many of these chemical elements as you can from their shortened little version. Was it Project Gotham Racing 2? No, it wasn't. It wasn't racing. You had to like drive around the town. I know, I don't remember it very well either. I think it was like Midtown Madness or something. I don't know. No idea. Anyway, right. So we've got chemistry. Let's have a look. We'll take a short break. You got some music, and Zoe's not here this week, but I did put the songs back in for her. We've got chemistry. Good luck. These are your elements. Off you go. It's time for Yaz to have a Viennetta break.
Absolutely.
It's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see The fundamentals are unlocked tonight. 'Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love.
Oh, Crazy Taxi.
When I wake up, I feel empty now beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. Contemplating coming close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my life. You when I wake up, I feel empty up beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You when I wake up, I feel empty up beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. Quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. On the way, waiting for you to come sweep me away. Trying to find the words to say. Clasp my hands and pray to God you stay. So you will. I've tried and I can't leave you, no I can't. Words beat me down, I can't even stand. So here I am. So here I am. Ocean feeling amazing. Check my phone and hope that you miss me. Wanna text and I feel that you're busy. I'm not real in emotion, feeling amazing. Check my phone and hope that you miss me. Wanna text and I feel that you're busy. I've been waiting for your love. You know I can't get enough. I've been waiting so long. Won't you come and give me some? I got real and emotion, feeling amazing. Check my phone and hope that you miss me. Wanna text and I feel that you're busy. I got real and emotion, feeling amazing. Check my phone and hope that you miss me. Wanna text and I feel that you're busy.
So 30 seconds left on your chemical round. 30 seconds. Chemistry and science, good with you, Yaz?
It was.
I can see the cracks.
I wasn't crap and I wasn't brilliant at it. It was just a sniff.
You passed it.
I passed it. I got B in science.
Well, that's good.
I was all right, but again, I revised for my test and stuff. I had a good tutor, which was my dad.
Yeah. There we go. And once again, I must say it because didn't play it last week. So big thank you to Aaron for that track. Aaron Garner. That one was busy. So thank you for at Aaron. I think we all know the words to it now. Right, so that's your chemical round. Now, I will confess, science, I did core science, and then we did like a second science on the side, which I did human physiology and health. And that was the only GCSE I failed, was human physiology and health. I got an E in human physiology and health. But core science, the chemistry, your biology, what's the other one? Chemistry, biology,
Physics.
and physics, that's it. I actually did get a C in just. So I was clutching at straws. Right, and actually it's looking like Louise, my friend from school, got a U in human phys. So Mum, don't worry, it wasn't just me that failed, because Louise failed too. It was so hard. It was such a really, really hard course. Right, so let's have a look. Chemistry, how you're doing at chemistry. Lauren has said, feel like I'm at an advantage as my housemate got an A in chemistry. Wow, you live with a flag expert, a chemist. That's what I was going to say.
Got an A in chemistry, so she's a chemist.
Yeah, there you go. Well done. Right, let's have a look at how you've done on these ones. Here we go. Let's get the answers. So, number one. So I've gone from the top across and then the bottom across. Hopefully you did as well. I'm going to do the first one. This one is barium. Yaz, can you remember the second one?
Sodium.
Yes. Is Ca calcium? Yes. Look at us testing ourselves. Go on.
Se selenium.
Yes, nice one. Au is gold, and I know that because my headmaster at my from year 10, so sort of college-ish, was the scientist that discovered how to rust gold, and he was a doctor for it. Yeah, there you go.
That.
Mg, what's Mg?
Mg, magnesium.
Nice, well done. Pu, I've got, isn't it? No idea. Plutonium. Yes, there you go. Yes.
S on its own is sulfur.
Yes, of course. It's not iron, is it? Iron is something else. It's iodine. Damn it, that's a little
Iodine.
Yes. Yeah.
Fe is iron.
Yes, there you go. Damn.
Hey.
Well done. How did you all do? Let's find out your scores out of 10 in the comments. Let us know how you did. Are you chemists? Ryan has also said Midtown Madness 3. I think that could be it. I think Midtown Madness could be right. I think that is it. Because I think then maybe Mum bought it as on the computer back in the day when we used to play computer games in the living room. We had allotted computer time. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, if you still have it, Ryan, I'll be very, very impressed. That is some good hoarding. Right, let's have a look. We've got Lauren on 10 out of 10 with your chemist in the room. That's amazing. Next to the Lewises. 8 out of 10 for the Lewises. Well done. You're all quite good so far. The Morley Rawlins on 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for Uncle Jim and Uncle Charlie. Uncle Jim. I don't even have a drink. Auntie Jill and Uncle Charlie. Mum and Andy on 2 out of 10. Mum, that's not so good. John, 2 out of 10. Oh, not good. This is going to affect your scores. Beth, well done. 6 out of 10 for your team. 9 out of 10 for the Wades. Nice work. Cameron, 7 out of 10. Good job, Cameron. Team Mum and Dad, Yaz, 10 out of 10. You weren't kidding about your dad being good at science.
Yeah, that's his thing, maths and science.
Nice. Tristan and Amy, 8 out of 10. Well done. 10 out of 10. And Ryan's put Anna's a little nerd. Love that. 5 out of 5 for Phil and Becky. Well done. And I think that is everybody. Well done. Hard round. I would not be very good at that if I was trying to play along with that. So well done to all of you. I'll let Yaz do some scores. See you in a bit, Yaz.
Bye.
Okay, let's go on to the next round then. Now, this one is... Oh, I hate this round so much. I absolutely hated history at school. I was chatting to Cameron about this today. But this one is a whole lot of history. There's a lot of questions in this that I have no idea about. And I know that Yaz enjoys history. So I'm half tempted to let you host this, but I know you've got to put the scores in.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
So I'll muddle my way through and let me know when you're done. Right, so whole lot of history. Good luck. We're going back in time. See how you get on with this. So number 1, which queen had the shortest reign out of Henry VIII's 6 wives? John looks happy with this one. Redemption time. If history's your thing, John, you're up. Now's your time. I was trying to explain to Cam how I felt about history today. I couldn't quite find the words, but I think my favourite part of history was watching The Crown, and that was a year ago.
You learn stuff on that though.
Yeah, exactly. And I enjoy that kind of learning where you're seeing it and it's visual. I'm quite a visual learner.
Yeah. Okay,
question 2. Who famously duelled with Alexander Hamilton on the 11th of July, 1804, resulting in the founding father's death? Are you back? The score's in, Yaz. Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you take over then. I'm quite happy for you. Because you know what you're talking about here. I'm just reading words on a screen.
Okay.
What's your favourite part about history? What did you like about history the most?
I like World War II. I mean, I like a lot of different eras in history, but I learned the most about World War II at school and stuff. And it's a bit morbid, but I was kind of fascinated by like Hitler and the Nazis and stuff. It's very interesting.
I think the thing for me was just I was more interested in how the average people lived. So I was more interested in like I remember going to a Victorian museum and seeing what the Victorian houses were like. I was really interested in that sort of thing and how people lived, but I was never interested in like the royals or like these kings and queens and these warriors. No. I just wanted to know how normal people lived. That's what I was
I'm the same. Yeah, like anything about so that like things during the war, like how people survive, like sending their kids off as evacuees and the rations and all that. I like things like that, like people like us, how we lived back in the day. Like I'm the same as you. I don't care about the royals.
Yeah.
Anyway, question 3. In which year did Emily Wilding Davison die because of a collision with King George V's horse during the Epsom Derby? This is quite a historic event. But we're looking for the year that Emily Wilding Davison famously died because of a collision with King George V's horse during the Epsom Derby.
See, I've never even heard of any of those things that you're talking about, apart from maybe King George and a horse.
When I explain the answer, it might trigger something. You might remember.
Okay. Something very interesting. Danny's just put the answer to question 2 is my 7th cousin. That's cool. You've obviously done your family tree, Danny. Love it. Right. Question number 4.
Hey. Okay. Question 4. Which country was the first to give the women the right to vote in 1893?
See, I enjoy that side of things. That's quite interesting.
Same. I like that as well.
John said about the suffragettes. I'm guessing that was the Emily woman, maybe.
Yeah.
And Danny saying,
beat me to it.
Yeah, and Danny saying, family history boffin is my mum. Love that. Yeah. And do you know what I did? I did that a couple of years ago for my mum. I did the family tree, and it was so interesting. Looking back at that's what I was fascinated with, seeing back what my ancestors did and how my family lived and how they worked. And I think I I traced the Robson name, which is my mum's maiden name, back to Newcastle, and my family were suit makers and tailors, and which was amazing. I really enjoyed seeing that that's how my family lived. I think that was quite cool.
So cool. Okay, so question 5. The invasion of which country triggered Britain and France to declare war against Germany?
Lots of typos.
The invasion.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, is this me reading it? Am I having a brain fart? But no, the invasion of which country had triggered Britain and France to declare war against Germany? You should know this one, Dom.
Should I?
Should you? Should you?
I don't know. Should I?
I think so. It depends what you learned at history at school, though, because we did a lot of World War II and medieval.
Honestly, the only thing, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier about not really remembering my education, but remembering the experience around my education. And the only thing I remember about history is I remember doing a musical in primary school about Henry VIII's wives, which is really funny because now 6 is out. Yeah. And my headmaster wrote a whole musical about it, and I could still sing you the song. I won't, but I could. And then I also remember then in secondary school, storming out of my history lesson, slamming the door in my the door in my history teacher's face, and then calling my mum to come and pick me up. That is round and about all I remember about history and my history lessons.
Oh.
Yeah. I sort of blocked the rest of it out.
Yeah, history was like one of the main academic subjects that I really enjoyed. Like because you wrote a lot of essays and things in history, but I didn't mind because I enjoyed writing about it. But it was one of the only like physical, really academic. You've got to know your stuff that I really enjoyed. You know what I mean? Like because obviously we're a drama. I liked art. I liked PE, but yeah, history was the only one that I really like would sit and write about it.
Yeah. See, I had a housemate at uni who was studying history, and she bless her, she used to come down with books and come in from uni with books under her arms and a big backpack on and her little sort of Bernadette glasses, and she'd walk in, bless her, and then every day she'd be writing a new essay about something else, and I just was like, oh my god, it's so academic. Like you said, if you enjoyed essay, then that's great, but I've friggin' hated writing essays. Right, let's go on to the answers. Hand it over to you, Yaz. You can do these. Okay,
so number 1, which queen had the shortest reign out of Henry VIII's 6 wives? Now this queen was the 4th queen of Henry. He had 6 in total, and she was only queen for about 6 months. It was Anne Boleyn, and it goes divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded. Oh, it was the wrong one. Anne of Cleves, sorry.
I don't remember writing Anne Boleyn.
Sorry, you just heard me say Anne Boleyn. It's actually opposite day, so I actually meant Anne of Cleves. I sounded really clever then as well because I knew about it.
No, I remember it. I remember the song. It was divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. He had so many wives. Yeah. Great.
That was the song you sung.
Yeah, that was it.
Next one. Anne of Cleves, not Anne Boleyn. Who famously duelled with Alexander Hamilton on the 11th of July, 1804, resulting in the founding father's death? Now, the main reason I know this and know about Alexander Hamilton and this early American history is from the musical. Hamilton is a fantastic musical. It's on Disney Plus if you've got it. If you like sing through musicals, so not much dialogue, it's actually wrapped, actually. It's a modern musical, but it's fantastic. Yeah, Aaron Burr was the killer. It's very, very, as I say these names, I think of the lyrics in the musical. So there you go. Aaron Burr, sir.
If you'd have told me that Aaron Burr was a friend from school, I'd have believed you.
Yeah. And like I said, before Hamilton came out and I listened to the soundtrack and watched the thing on Disney Plus, I wouldn't know either. I knew who Alexander Hamilton was, but I didn't know about how he died or anything about him. And watching that musical, I know all about it now.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just a really weird time in history to learn about, but there you go.
That's cool.
Aaron Burr.
Aaron Burr.
In which, yes, so question 3, yes, this was about the suffragettes. In which year did Emily Wilding Davison die because of collision with King George V's horse during the Epsom Derby? It was 1913. Yes, 1913. And it was during the big suffragette movement. So they were like throwing themselves in front of the horses and stuff to get attention, because they wanted King George and the Parliament and stuff to give the women the right to vote.
Oh,
there you go.
Speaking of women to vote.
Speaking about that, question 4. I was very feminist with this.
It was International Women's Day yesterday as well, so fittingly so.
Yes. Which country was the first to give women the right to vote in 1893? And when I saw the answer to this, I was like, I'm not surprised. No. New Zealand.
Of course, so forward.
Amazing. So forward. And that amazing female prime minister they've got as well. She's fab. New Zealand. Well done if you got that, by the way. That's a good bit of knowledge.
Yeah, really good.
And then number 5. It was the invasion of which country triggered Britain and France to declare war against Germany? So Germany invaded Poland, and that was the tipping point for Britain and France. And they were like, "Nah, we're going to war." And I think I gave it away because I said to you, "Oh, I'd learned loads about the Second World War." Could have been about the First World War, but Second World War with crazy Hitler. They invaded Poland and they declared World War II.
There you go.
There you go.
I honestly, and I'm not lying when I say this, I would have got 0. If that was a challenged on round, I'd have got 0.
Oh no! Did you not know about Poland?
No.
You need to watch. Ever watch Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, I have. I didn't realise it was set in Poland.
Yeah, you need to watch some war films.
Yaz, I'll let you answer this one. Do they get any tolerance for the year? They put 1913. I think that was for...
The answer was 1914.
The answer was 1913. They put 1914.
Oh, is it on me if I say...
Yeah.
I to be fair, I'm going to say no.
Ooh, sorry, Anna.
Teacher says no.
Teacher says no. Miss said no.
The AQA, what was it? AQA?
Yeah, AQA, that was the exam board.
The examining board. They wouldn't give you a mark for 1914. Sorry,
wow.
If you showed your workings out, I'll give you a mark.
Right, let's find out how you've done on that round. John did very well, 5 out of 5. And John, I did see your message. I've listened to some of the songs on 6 only because I played them on my radio show on Box Office Radio. Little plug. But yeah, I do need to listen to more of the songs. Cameron, 1 out of 5. Oh, not good on history either. 2 out of 5 for Stanley Street. Oh, not good on history this week. 2 out of 5. 1 out of 5 for Auntie Jill and Uncle Charlie. 2 out of 5 for the Wades. 3 out of 5 for Team Mum and Dad. 3 out of 5 for our newbies this week. 2 out of 5 for Amy and Tristan. I don't know why I thought Tristan would be a bit of a history buffin. I thought he might have got some. Mum, in support of me, thank you. Got 0. Thanks, Mum.
Like mother, like son.
Absolutely. I am well and truly Pam Hall's son. 2 for Becky and Phil. 1 for the Morley Rawlins. Absolutely. I know Louise hates history as well. And 3 out of 5 for Anna and Ryan. So no false. Oh, the only full score there was for John. Well done, John. Really well done. Okay, next one. Let's let you grab some scores. I think we've got one more round to come, and this next round is in 2 parts. So this one we've called "Look, Mum, my school's on TV." So we're going to give you some film quotes for this first one, and all we're going to ask for you is to give us the film that the quote is from and then the character that said it. So there's 2 points on offers here per question, and then we split it in half. We're going to do TV programs for the second half of the round. So there's 10 questions here, all in this same round, but we'll split them in half. So good luck. Let's go on with our first quote. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Amy said about Tristan, he's no history buff. He thought Henry VIII killed all of his wives. Oh, Tristan. Get out. That's great. Love that. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. The first quote we've got. So you need to give us the film. And this specifically, we're looking for the film that this is from. And you get a point if you can tell us the character that said it as well. And the clue for this, all of these, sorry, I haven't made this clear. The clue for all of these is that all of these films are based or set in a school. And that's why it's connected to our back to school round. So sorry, should have mentioned that, should have added that in. So our first quote, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's what you do with those dancing shoes. So we're looking for the film that it's from, that is set in a school or set around a school, or it involves a school in it. And then if you do know it, if you know what the quote's from and you know what film it's from, see if you can work out the character as well. Sorry, that was the most long-winded explanation for a round ever, but we got there in the
Nailed
end.
it.
Well done. Next one. You're tacky and I hate you.
Because I know the answers and I know some of these quotes really well, I can just when you say it, I think of it being said in the film.
It is really hard.
voice.
It not in the specific voice. And I know there's a couple coming up.
Yeah.
I definitely know. Next one. When you grow up, your heart dies. When you grow up, your heart dies. Looking for the film. If you're a film buff, maybe Tristan's better at films. I know Tristan likes a good film. Maybe he's more of a film buff than a history buff. What's happening with Team Mum and Dad over there?
I can hear them discussing it. It's really funny. And my mum was going, seriously? I'm like, what?
Oh,
So competitive, honestly.
love it. When you grow up, your heart dies. That was the next one there. Following on from that is number 4. I'm sorry people are jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular. Need the film and the character.
I forgot to mention,
Go on.
my dad made, I haven't got a Viennetta tonight.
I thought you were eating Viennetta this whole time.
No. My dad made a Victoria's, no, my mum, who made it? I can't remember. Someone made in my family a Victoria sponge.
Oh, amazing.
Got a Victoria sponge and some vanilla ice cream.
Oh, look at you. Oh, that's the one thing I miss about these braces. Not having pudding. It's such an effort to take them in and out again to have pudding.
I know. Oh my God.
Although I did treat myself to a yogurt yesterday. This is how
That was
glamorous.
It was
What?
Dad. Dad made it.
Oh, well done, Donald. Look at you with your
There's
baby.
the 15-second delay. I was like waiting for him to tell me who it was.
I love that. And your final quote for films: "You're a little scary sometimes. You know that. Brilliant, but scary." I think that's a pretty big compliment. You're a little scary sometimes. You know that. Brilliant, but scary. This would be a quote that would really frustrate me because I know that I knew this, but I probably couldn't tell you the film.
That exact thing is happening in the front room right now, Dom. Love it.
And we do need the exact film as well for this, please. The exact film. No half points allowed.
No.
Okay, so we are going to do the answers for this round, even though it is in 2 points. Oh, let's not find out your scores. Let's find out who said them. So here we go. Let's find out. Question number 1, the first quote. Can you say it in the accent, Yaz? Do you reckon this is for you?
Yeah,
Go
and
on,
it's got to be... I get excited because I love this film. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's what you do with those dancing shoes. Ain't that right, sugar? And then Marty's like, it's from Greece.
It is from Greece. So that was very good, actually. So it is from Greece. You got that. Well done. And it is Vince Fontaine was the character that we're looking for.
It's when he's on the telly.
Yeah, he's the presenter of the dance-off scene in Greece. Vince Fontaine. So you get a point for Vince Fontaine if you got it, and a point for Greece. No half points for Vince.
This is the thing with this. I had to make it a bit harder because I was like Googling the famous quotes, and some of them are so obvious. I was like, I need to have a good quote that's not going to give it away. And I was like, he's a legend in this film. Like, he's an underrated character. I like him.
100%. Right. Oh, well, apparently I didn't put animation on it. So you're tacky and I hate you. I've been so lax with this today. I'm so sorry. You're tacky and I hate you. That is School of Rock. And do you know the name of the character?
Billy.
It is Billy.
Sassy little thing. I love him.
Such a little good fashion designer. I imagine that was what
Cameron
was like when he was a kid. That's why he's erased it from his memory. Look at him. That's what Cameron looks like when he's at work with his little tape measure around his neck.
Yeah, he was actually in the School of Rock film, guys.
Yeah, he was. Cameron, he's a movie star. I'm useless on these bloody animations tonight. I'm so sorry. So when you grow up, your heart dies. The character that said it was Alison Reynolds. What film was it from?
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. What a film. It's nothing really happens at all, but it's good film. That, surprised by that. I do enjoy the Breakfast Club. Also,
you know what?
Lauren,
I've not seen it.
Yaz, our AQA board representative here tonight. Lauren has I put Fancy Pants as that's his nickname. Didn't know he had another name. What's your verdict on that?
I'll accept that. Yeah.
We'll accept Fancy Pants.
Yeah, he calls him Fancy Pants throughout the whole thing.
Cool, fine. There you go. Well done, Stanley Street. You got a point there. Okay, next one. I'm sorry people are jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
And then she goes, and then like, Karen's there.
It's Gretchen Wieners from that much-loved film, Mean Girls.
Love it.
What a film. Great film. So glad that's on Netflix now. We're saving that for a rainy day.
Well, I'm there.
Absolutely.
What
This one. You're a little scary sometimes. You know that. Brilliant, but scary. How's that?
It was very good. It was very good. The answer is my boobs. No, Hogwarts. Harry Potter.
Of course, Ron Weasley's little ginger face, and I found an old picture of him there, look, because it was a very early film, because it was, of course, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the very first film.
And I always think all the classic quotes from the Harry Potter films are all in the first film.
Thanks, Lauren.
You're a little scary.
What was it? Let me say it again.
I love her.
And I won't do it again because I might ruin it.
I love it.
Have the last memory of it. Okay, let's find out of 5 before we move on to our final round of the evening. Or the final part of the final round. Let's have a look. So 10 points on offer there. Let's see how you've done. Morley Walling, straight score. Nice work. 7 out of 10. Oh, John. Nil point. Nil point for John. You did so well on those other rounds as well. The Wades on 6 out of 10. Nice. Oh, Auntie Jill. 0 out of 10. Oh, no. I thought you'd get the Greece one. 8 out of 10 for Lauren. 0. Mum. I thought you'd get Greece. Vince Fontaine. Cameron, 3 out of 10. Anna and Ryan, 3 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for Beth. That's probably the best score we've got. It's 4 out of 10 and 5 out of 10. Wow, that was a tricky round, apparently. Team Mum and Dad, 4 out of 10. Wow, I can't believe that. I thought people would get a few more on that one. Right, okay. Well, let's move on to the second part of that round. Let's keep this ball rolling. So this is the second round. This is TV shows, but we're going to show you a character now. And what you need to do is give us a point for their name. So we're going to show you a picture of them. I need a point for their name and 1 point for the TV show they're from. So this is TV shows rather than films, and we're going to show you the character rather than give you what they've said. So good luck. Here we go. We're going to give you the first one there. I'll leave them up on the screen as well, so you can really think about them. That's number 1. So don't forget, we want the character's name and the TV program, TV show they're from. That's 1, and that's 2. Oh, Phil's in with his score. 3 out of 10 for the last round. Nice one, Phil and Becky. Do, 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 do. So the name of the character and the TV show they're from. I've seen number 1 as an adult on a program recently, and I can't think what he was on. And 2, interestingly enough, she was probably my last girl crush, really.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I used to tell all my friends that I really fancied her, and I thought she was really fit.
She is really fit.
She is really fit. Absolutely. I just maybe in a different way now. Right, okay, let's move on to the next ones, and these will all come up together. So we've got 3. We want their name. Are we looking for full names, Yaz? AQA, administrator.
I would probably take first names. That's
just
fine.
You'll take first names, cool.
Yeah.
Number 4, that unlocked a memory. So if you're not sure on their name, make sure you have a good guess at their TV show that they're from, because you'll get a point for that. I can hear Team Mum and Dad in the living room going, oh, that's from that thing, aren't they? And number 5 is on the screen now as well. And so, no visual round tonight. There's no TV time tonight on tonight's quiz. I'll treat you again next week. So maybe I'll treat you to 2 visual rounds next week.
Oh, yeah.
Screen name. What do you mean, John? Yeah, we want their character name, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, not the actor.
Yeah.
Or voice. It's the character's name.
Yeah.
And the show they're in.
And the show. Give me a bit more time on these. Anyone want to see the others again? Do we want to go back and see 1 and 2?
Oh, go on then.
There's 1 and 2. There you go. Let's have another look at 3, 4, and 5.
Jessica Billing has put a comment on Facebook.
Oh, lovely. Hi, Jessica
On Wednesdays we wear pink. She's thought
yes.
she thinks
Oh, that's
the Mean Girls.
Love that.
So there was so many
Okay, then,
posts
there you go.
from.
Let's find out who those people were and what they were from, shall we? So, number 1. Who's that, Yaz?
That is a guy from what's his name? Zamo, wasn't it?
Yes, it's Zamo Maguire from Grange Hill.
Did you ever watch Grange Hill?
No, I didn't. No, I remember seeing it on telly, but I sort of didn't think that it was for me, so I don't think
I think it was slightly out of our age. I think it's 8
yeah,
isn't it?
I think I was still quite young when it was on.
Because it was so young.
So young, so youthful. Number 2 was, of course, Quinn Fabray from Glee.
Love
she does a
Glee.
very good version of "Set Me Free, Why Don't You, Baby?" Get that? That's the only version I know in my head now. Very talented girl. Number 3, 4, and 5 are there. Number 3, over to you, Gaz.
Number 3 is Neil from The Inbetweeners. So if you've just put Neil, that's fine because I can't remember his surname. Oh, Neil Sutherland.
There you go.
From The Inbetweeners. Number 4, I think my mum's going to kick herself. I don't think she got it. It's Ashley Spinelli, or if you just put Spinelli because that's what she was known by, from Recess. I love Recess.
Yeah, and you know what? Until I saw the answer to that, I knew that girl's name. Spinelli is a name that I know in my head, but
Spinelli. Yes. She was like the tough girl, and she was called Spinelli. Yeah. But in Recess, I'm going to be going on now. But there was like a group of the mean girls called the the Ashleys, because all their names were Ashley, and it was Ashley A and Ashley Q and Ashley B, and then Spinelli's name was actually Ashley, but she kept it quiet, and then they found out her first name was Ashley, and she was part of the Ashleys, and they like gave her a makeover and like dolled her up. I'll always remember that episode, and she hates it. She's like, I just want to be Spinelli.
Oh, there we go. We've had an insight into what's still in your brain, apparently. What about number 5?
This again unlocked a massive memory for me as well. It is Xander from Buffy.
Again, something I've never indulged in, really.
Yeah, proper 90s.
Yeah,
it's so 90s.
Well, there you go. So those are your answers. Let's get your final scores for the whole quiz. We just want we don't want your final scores. We actually just want your last score from that round. Sorry.
Out of 5. Yeah.
Just out of 5. Yeah, that's it. Oh no, out of 10, because you get a point for each.
Yes, out of 10.
Points for the TV program and points for the name. Pop them in the comments. Let's have a look how you've done. Oh, here we go. Out of 10. Let's have a look. In they come. Here come the points. Okay. So Morley Rawlins done a little bit better this time. 7 out of 10. Oh, John, nil point again. Heartbroken for you, John, because you've got such a good score tonight for everything else. 6 out of 10, well done. 0 out of 10 for my auntie Jill. Oh, we should have maybe put some 60s and 70s, not 60s, but 70s and 80s programs. Maybe that'd have been better. 8 out of 10, nice. 0 for Mum. Mum, you've not done well this time. 3 out of 10 for Cam. 3 out of 10 for Ryan and Anna. 5 out of 10 for Beth. You've done great tonight, considering you're brand new to the quiz this week. Absolutely amazing. 4 out of 10 for the Lewises. 5 out of 10 for Amy and Tristan. 4 out of 10 for Donald and Donna. Oh, I think I've gone back too far. I'm doing the old scores.
You are.
Oh, there you go.
As I was reading down, I was like, where are you in this line? This
Thanks for telling me. Right, 3 out of 10 for the Lewises, 6 out of 10 for Sandy Street, 1 out of 10 for Auntie Jill, 10 out of 10 for the Wades. Wow, that's going to separate you, I think. Well done. 5 out of 10 for Cameron, 6 for Phil and Becky, 7 out of 10 for Donna and Donald, 5 out of 10 for Morley Rawlins, Beth, 7 out of 10, really great. Ryan and Anna, 6 out of 10, Mum, 0. Amy and Tristan, 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for the previous round, 10 out of 10 for the last round. Well done, everybody. Nice work. I think that's everybody's scores in. So thank you so much. Nice job. We'll let Yaz, let me know when you've got those scores in the leaderboard, and I'll hand over to you. But for now, of course, it's that time of the week where we go to... Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good news and achievements of the week. Ta-da! So Yaz is going to work those scores out, and of course, I want to hear from you. We know we're out of lockdown now, which is amazing. We're not out of lockdown yet, but we know when the end is going to be. The kids are all back to school tomorrow. I know the Wades. The Wade said earlier about Sean having another week off. That's amazing. A whole another week of chilling together and enjoying some bonding time. It's really important at the minute. But what is your good news and achievement of the week? Let me know in the comments and I'll give you a little shout out and we'll celebrate your good news and achievement. But whilst you're thinking of that and writing that out, let's tell you mine. And Yaz's, actually. I think the good news from this week is that we have a goal date, a set date in mind when we will be going back to work.
Yay!
Yes, which is very, very exciting news for us. Of course, we work in the entertainment industry, so to have a goal when we're back and we're prepping and we're planning and we're getting things ready is very, very exciting for us, I think. So, yes, that's our good news that's shared. I'm sure you'll agree, Yaz. But yeah. My specific good news this week and exciting news and achievement is I've put this little icon on. As you know, we've got a little pussycat and her name's Rio. And this week, well, for months and months and months since we've had her, she's about 9 months old now, we've been waiting for her to be spayed because there's lots of tabby cats around where we live, so we haven't been able to let her out, and she's been a house cat all that time, so it's been a nightmare. Every time you come to the door, you've got to make sure she doesn't run out, which has been mayhem. But she actually got spayed this week, which is amazing, so it means we can let her out. But what is really entertaining, she's got a little cone on her head, and I thought, I don't want to be that cat dad that is like, look at my picture of my cat, but look at her in a little cone.
It's so funny.
Look how silly she looks. She looks like a lamp. But anyway, that's our good news and achievement of the week. Yeah, has anything to add?
No, honestly, mine's just been a normal other week this week, but my achievement or just good news is the news. The little bit of news we've got, a little glimpse of something that we could
to go back to work.
Glimpse of something we could be going back very soon and getting ready for the year ahead.
Absolutely,
So
scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But let's have a look. Lauren on Stanley Street has said, finally finished sorting a study out for my degree, just waiting for a link from the IT technicians now so we can send it to people. Absolutely amazing, very exciting. I know what that means to be making your mind up on what you're going to be studying. I know, speaking of a back to school quiz, I remember going back to university and trying to make my mind up on my dissertation in third year was so hard and it took so long. So hats off to you, Lauren. Really, really well done on finally making that decision. And I know I'm happy to be a volunteer for your study as well. So absolutely make sure you include me in sending that out because I'm more than happy to help. Danny Lewis, 100% on module 7 for my sign language. Fantastic, Danny. Really great. Love all the sign language that you're doing, and you know that I've seen it in person, and it's such a lovely thing that you do. And I only know a little bit of sign language, but I know how useful it is in life and how much it's appreciated. So what's that?
What's toilet? Is it toilet?
Toilet. I know. Thank you.
Thank you.
And my name is my sign name is Dom because of my ear. The Wades, that's what the Wade said. We had a full family fun weekend because Andy wasn't working. A full family fun weekend. Oh, because Andy was at home. Got that. Love that. Cool. That's fab. Hang on a minute. Your mum and I have booked a holiday.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Where are you going?
They're always booking blooming holidays, my mum.
Yes, mum.
Unbelievable. We have a shared family calendar, and every now and again, mum puts in holiday to Pathos or wherever she goes. All right.
Go on. Yes.
Excited, but that'd be really good. That'd be great to go on holiday. Mum's had a COVID jab today.
Yay.
Very good, very good. Lots of COVID jabs rolling out, and I know it's amazing that there's a certain percentage of adults in the world. I think it's something like 80% of adults over the age of something like 26 have had their COVID jab, something like that, which is amazing. Really, really great. Anna, have a hairdresser appointment booked for April the 13th. Never thought I'd be excited about something so small. That is exciting. Isn't that weird how we're in this culture now where a hairdresser's appointment is exciting?
Honestly, tomorrow I'm meeting my friend Mimi for a walk and a coffee, and I'm buzzing. I'm so excited. I'm going to wear jeans tomorrow.
Oh, you've got to get excited for that, haven't you?
So excited.
Love that. Fab. Right. Well, thank you so much for all that good news, everybody. But back to the quiz. Yaz, have we got some scores?
Yes.
Amazing.
I have. I just try and remember what to do. Here we go.
Get the leaderboard on. Have you got your shared? Here it is.
Let me know when you can see it.
Exciting.
Are we ready?
Oh, yes, we are. Here it comes.
Here we go. So, team Pam, Andy, and Bella, unfortunately, you are in last place tonight with 12 points. I added Bella to the team. I thought.
Oh, Bella's in. Yeah, I imagine Bella's probably quite useful.
She is. And her, I think also Bella had a haircut today. When did she have a haircut? A few days ago?
A couple of days ago. Yeah, she looked beautiful.
And I got sent the pictures, and I was showing my mum, and we were obsessed with how much we love Bella.
Bella's on Instagram. You can follow Bella on Instagram. Bella Beardy UK.
Oh, yeah. And Elsie's on Instagram as well now. Mum runs an Instagram for Elsie. It's called something Elsie_adventures. And my mum was always posting loads of photos on there. Go follow our dogs on Instagram. Yeah. Then we go up to 12th place tonight with 15 points. We've got Auntie Jill. There we go. You're together at the bottom there. It's okay.
I feel
we go up to...
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, I feel like there's a little competition between the two of them. So, Auntie Jill, you won this week. Way!
Yes. And then we go up to 11. This is, I think, John, I'll put hashtag Cockney John because that's what I call him. He's got 27 points. It's quite a jump up, but I think John did so well, but I think that last round let him down a bit.
Yeah, really did. The actual academic school side of things, you did amazing, John. So well done.
Smashed it, mate. Absolutely smashed it. But there you go. There you are in 11th place. In 10th place with 29 points, we've got the Lewises.
Ooh, well done, the Lewises.
Very good. And then we go up to 9th place. 32 points. Cam in the bedroom.
Way!
Well done, Cam. In 9th place today. 8th place with 33 points, just a point in it. It's the Morley Rollins.
Well done, Morley Rollins.
Woo! Going up to 34 points. In 7th place is Becky and Mr. Tick. I had fun with this tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
I was putting all these names in. Mr. Tick, otherwise known as Phil.
Love
hope
it.
that's the right order. There we go. Oh, and then in sixth place with
Oh.
37 points is Amy and Mr. Tuck. Tristan. So in between
Mr. Tick and Mr. Top comes out on top. There you go. You heard it here
Mr. Tuck
first.
is on top. Well done, guys. They're a little competition against each other as well. So there's bragging rights there, Tristan.
Absolutely.
Then we go up to fifth place with 38 points. I edited it, so Ryan and Anna are together now. There you go. I think I ask you this every single week. I think I always used to write down Anna and Ryan as two separate teams and get really confused. And then every week you'll go, they're together, they're the same team. And now I know.
Now you know.
I will
Now
never
you know.
forget ever again. Right, it's getting tough. It's literally just points in it now. So we go up to, it's a joint. It's a joint. 5th/4th place. 38 points again is Beth Dean, our newbie this week. # Tristan's fan.
Well done, well done. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Hope to see you next week.
Thank you. You smashed it. And you beat Tristan as well. So that's more bragging rights. Then we go up to third place, Team Mum and Dad in the living room with 40 points. Very good.
Well done, Team Mum and Dad.
Well done. Still waiting for their certificate.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about that in a minute, but do these scores.
Okay. And then in second place, we have Lauren # Stanley Street with 44 points, which means the winner tonight with 45 points.
God.
It's the Wades again.
That is amazing. Well done to the Wades. They've just got some good knowledge between them, the Wades. Absolutely amazing. Well done to you. Well done to everybody that's played along tonight. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. Those winners, I have been putting off getting those certificates out to you because I want to get them laminated for you. I don't just want to send you a paper certificate. I want to get them laminated. And I couldn't get hold of laminating pouches. Apparently, everybody's laminating. You can't buy laminating pouches in Tesco, B&M. You can't get them. So I went into work and I've got some laminating pouches.
Yeah. I love that.
So I know that I owe Team Mum and Dad, your sister, the Morley Rawlins, and I owe Cameron and John. That's 5 certificates that I owe. I haven't forgotten, and I'll get those out to you. But well done.
Also, that is the 3rd win for the Wades.
The 3rd win for the Wades. Absolutely
Smashing
amazing.
It.
And of course,
Smashing
look,
it.
gracious as ever. Well done, everyone. Now, next week we'll be back. Of course, thankfully I will be returning to work from the 15th of March, which is great. So we will do our best to get a quiz out next weekend as well. We'll see how busy we are and how we can juggle lives and make sure we get it done. But we'll do our best to keep this going until everybody's back to normal. And it's quite nice to do this on a Sunday night anyway. So if we can, we will, but we will definitely be back for next week, even if it's our last one. But fingers crossed we can keep it up. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. From me, Dom.
And me, Yaz.
Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you same time, same place next week.
See ya.
Bye.